I love Westerns, and so when I was putting this script together, I was drawing on some other Westerns that I've written, but I was also feeling the Man with No Name trilogy from Sergio Leone with Clint Eastwood. I'd given an homage, let's say, to Once Upon a Time in the West on my last Western, but on this one I wanted to go more into the lone gunslinger passing through a land that is hostile to her or him, but is in a way tamed by that person, for good or for ill. So that Sergio Leone trilogy with Clint Eastwood is a huge impact on me, and same with The Dark Tower, specifically The Gunslinger, the first book from Stephen King's Dark Tower series. You wouldn't really know it from the movie that they made, but the very first book in that series builds this stark, beautiful, post-apocalypse world that has moved on. And I read that when I was probably 16 or 17, and it has been in the back of my head just sort of percolating into different projects because there's just such a beautiful world that's our world and not quite. And so with 6 Days to Die, I wanted to build a world that was free of the limitations of doing a Western that takes place in the 1800s, so that I could put different gender and different racial positions into the mix without it being an anachronism. It would be just the way this world is built. And so those were major influences on me, and Joss Whedon's Firefly is always in the back of my head when I'm thinking about a Western that has technology.